What an intriguing game we've got for you tonight. One tremendous college player will be included in the lineup. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. Here we go. And it's the Kings to start out. Maxey with it.
I got him.
Puts one up from 19. And the shot goes down.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally.
Oh, and the jam by Rose.
And that's the Derrick Rose of old. Full speed ahead and bursting to the rim.
Holmgren outside. No good on the three.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off. And look at Drummond, capable of rising up and dropping an absolute hammer.
The drop.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Here's Maxey. And the shot's good after hitting off the rim.
You can't take any points for granted in the NBA. That's a great bucket.
Curry outside. Rebounded by Kansas City. So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
A three-pointer is right on target.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a three of his own.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
And now Maxey pushing it up, and no one's out there to stop him.
And the incredible reach of Wembanyama helping him knock away that one.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Rose goes in. Butler with the steal. And it's Butler with the jam.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
There's the pick. Curry with a wide open look. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
Here's Maxey. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's a no, 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 yes type of shot.
Here's Rose. Wembanyama. And he uses the glass on the layup. Wembanyama's got his second bucket.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Here's Wembanyama. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting two.
Clearly in an attacking mindset. Not even physical defense could deter him.
And he makes both free throws.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
27 seconds left here in the first quarter. Curry with the bucket.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Wembanyama, a screen. It's stolen by Rose. Inside. It's tipped. Here's Kemp. And slam dunk by Kemp.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for New York. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. Right back after this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
Here's Maxey. The kick out to Adebayo. Here's the three. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Look at the range from Adebayo. Confident stroke.
Rose scanning the floor. Rose double teamed. Pass to Wembanyama. And it's Rose. Oh, how about that slam?
Somebody got their feelings hurt on that one.
Incredible.
How about the heart on display here tonight from Rose? Just flawless in his attack at the rim. Boy, it's tough to match his quickness.
Time called here. Kansas City decides to talk it over. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Kansas City trails by 6. Down low. And it's Dwight Howard with the finish.
And these dunk attempts are just too easy for Howard. All he has to do is rise up, and he's golden.
And never Greg an all-star, but he is a star. Jamal Murray can flat out play.
And he's had his hurdles to overcome with injury over the years, but he's never one to shrink from a challenge, and he remains a prolific shot creator.
Oh, my goodness. I didn't know Jamal Murray had that dunk in.
Here's Flag. Murray down low. And there's the call on Ginobili. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Outside Howard. It's rebounded by New York.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Screen by Capella. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
So easy for Giannis to dunk it. It must be nice, huh, guys?
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
What a selfless play from her. Passes like this show she wants to win.
Murray for 3. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed a second after making his first. Ginobili attacking. And it's slammed in by Ginobili.
And Ginobili, he's like a whirling dervish when he's driving inside. Just kind of glides his way to the basket.
Good on the triple. Kukoc just got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Kansas City trails by 6. Ginobili with the ball. Picked up by Elijah Watt. Now here's Ginobili. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by Kansas City. And a wide open look for Flag. And it falls over the rim and in.
Ready for the feed. Cooper Flag is a player. You have to run off that shot.
And stolen by Elijah Watt. And now the Kings fast break. And the rejection by Clark. 3 three-pointer. Kukoc. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Now just a three-point New York lead. And a close game so far through the first two quarters as we reach halftime. New York leads by just 3. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And you assemble an all-swagger team. Jamal Murray is on that roster.
Well, you're right, Kevin. And look, where players really gain their confidence, their swagger, if you will, in this league is when you play your best on the biggest stages in the playoffs. Jamal Murray has certainly done that. He has earned his swagger.
And the Kings making a change here. Kansas City trails by 3. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for your Kansas City team.
To the inside. Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
And Howard's still a forceful finisher around the rim.
Rose. Good.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Pass the flag. Back to Thompson. Rose with the block.
Well, that's an incredible defensive effort there by him. He just erased that
shot. To the paint. Here's Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
Screen by Howard. Beyond the arc. Buries it from three-point range. Howard's got 7 points for the quarter.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this.
Oh, my goodness. Wembanyama delivers the hammer.
Oh, Victor Wembanyama, a thunderous finish there.
It's good. Kukoc just got 8. And here's Kemp from the arc. Olajuwon grabs the miss. Poke loose. Curry deciding where to go with it. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound. Timeout called by the Kings. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, now the question is, how do you scheme this guy? Try to take the ball out of his hands? Bring a second defender? I'm curious to see what they do.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Kings. Over Rose. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Over Drummond. Holmgren gets the bucket. Holmgren's got his second basket.
And, guys, you can't allow Holmgren to gain confidence from the mid-range. He'll burn you when you give him those looks.
Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Holmgren left side. And here we go. Curry with it. Now defended by Adebayo. It's stolen by Wembanyama. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Count that one. 7 points in the game.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Wembanyama, right side. That's a 2 from Butler. Wembanyama, up high, down hard.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
To the middle. Here's Drummond. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. One on Holmgren. New York shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
I think of Andre Drummond as a big man's big man. He's a steadfast presence in the paint who really focuses on owning the backboard and attacking the rim.
3rd quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And here's Maxey. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
New York with the ball. Oh, the rim with an easy reach of Wembanyama.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
That's a lot of ground covered there on the bounce. Holmgren didn't need a lot of runway.
Well, you got to love the kick out. Excellent vision.
Here's Maxey. And the Kings tack on 2 more.
Doing some damage from the mid-range. Maxey's skilled at finding space to let it fly.
The shake. And Rose throws it down hard.
Filthy. Guys, just filthy.
Man, you said it, G.A.
Yeah, but I'm thinking about the practice hours that went into that. That could have gone into something else.
Kansas City trails by 3. Maxey, 18 feet out. Count it.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch, and he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Out of bounds. Kansas City takes possession. Now Holmgren. Oh, the slam dunk.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Outside Rose. Holmgren rips down the rebound.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a Cub.
Adebayo. Another chance here. Lock at 6. And that's out of bounds. Kansas City will retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Wembanyama. And Adebayo sends it back. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Kansas City. It's a 1-point game. 16-footer dropped in.
So poised in these situations. Love seeing Maxey rise to the occasion and knock that one down.
There's a good screen. Curry fires. Curry making it look so easy.
And with a limitless jump shot, the elusive ball handling skills, Curry can get a bucket pretty much whenever he wants.
Oh, the dunk.
Oh, a sweet jam. He really stuffed that one in.
Maxey. Butler outside. From deep, Jimmy Butler.
Jimmy Butler coming up big with the game on the line.
Curry outside. From outside. A three-pointer. Good.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
outside Butler. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's foul number 2 for him.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Here is Wembanyama. Pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
As big a basket as that was, the free throw probably even bigger. Now you've got a 2-possession lead all of a sudden.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Such a sweet three-point stroke there. It can really open things up inside, because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
And so Kansas City takes the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Welcome in, everyone, for some 2K basketball. Sure to be an entertaining contest. Some collegiate talent included in the lineup. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. Here we go. And so off the tip, it's New York. Wembanyama. Oh, look at that.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Here's... Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible. Well, on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you say? We give Morant about an 11 there?
3 points.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Inside. Grant. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Morant got his second basket of the game. To the middle. Here's Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
And look at Drummond, capable of rising up and dropping an absolute hammer.
Pass to Oladipo. And there's the drive. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
And that's how to attack the paint. Don't settle for the jump shot if you can get to the rim.
Tries the spin move. 6 on the shot clock. And they call an illegal screen here.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Pass to Morant. Granger outside. And it's off from three-point range. So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation. And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Now here's Rose. Goes up on the high post. And it falls over the rim and in. Rose has got 5 points so far.
Man, that's a confident stroke from Rose. He has potential to be dangerous as a scorer.
Orlando moving the ball around. The kick out to Oladipo. Once again off the mark, Orlando. New York leading by 3. Wembanyama up top. Curry on the wing. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for Orlando.
56 seconds left in the first quarter. It's his first trip to the line.
Sean Kemp. First personal foul.
That free throw good from Anthony.
A lights-out scorer who possesses incredible confidence. Anthony is such a skilled and explosive player.
Both free throws good from Anthony.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
They set the screen. Curry wide open. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. He's got 5.
Yeah, I love the confidence off the catch, not giving the defense any time to react.
And Oladipo, here we go. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession.
The defense will take that miscommunication, not even close.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, it's up a 3. His first shot is a miss, 0 for 1 to start the contest. Curry, that's good.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
And so it's New York holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Right back after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Outside Anthony. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
The three from Anthony.
And on defense, Curry's quickness really pays off. Able to stay all over the shooter.
From past the arc. Oh, Curry so accurate from three-point range.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Adebayo with the bucket.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Right side Rose. Here's Curry with the three. No good there.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Wembanyama, a screen. Rose. Rebounded by Anthony.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
New York leading by 11. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Coming onto the floor for Orlando, number 33, Alonzo Mourning.
Rose scanning the floor. Over Drexel. New York, no good that time either. Granger with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. And it's sent back by Kemp.
Checking in for Orlando, Victor Oladipo.
1:52 left in the second quarter. Back to Anthony. Pass to Mourning. Orlando moving the ball around. No good with the triple. And so it's New York with it. Only giving up 2 points this quarter.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Now here's Kemp. Still yet to score. To the right side. Curry with the bounce pass. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's Kemp on the wing. Here's Oladipo. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. New York leading by 11. And now Orlando on the break. Out to the wing. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
Even after some serious injuries, Oladipo still has some takeoff.
That bucket in no time at all. Curry's got 12 in the game.
Yeah, his scoring has been the story here. The defense has got to try a different approach because to this point, they've had no answer.
Pass to Mourning. Oladipo for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. He's got 7. And shot on the way. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And so it's New York going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their defense has been active and effective. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And Orlando has possession. Trailing by 10. Pass to Oladipo. It's stolen by Curry. Beyond the arc. That drops. Nice speed that time from Wembanyama. Curry's got it going here in the start. Hi, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our very own Allie LaForce has the sidelines covered. For us tonight.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Tonight's game, there is a clear favorite, RJ, in this one.
That's true. I can tell you something else. Underdogs do win, and they do hear all the noise, so let's let this game be decided on the court.
Out to the wing, and a little luck that time, but it drops.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
At the elbow, Williams. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And there's the foul. We're going Alex Caruso. That is his first foul of the game. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Pass to Castle. Over SGA.
Been fantastic at playing within himself on defense. Gilgeous-Alexander using his length well there to contest without fouling.
They set the pick. 18 feet out. Rebounded by the Spurs. And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Here's Wembanyama. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Pass to Caruso. And he lays it straight in.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far. You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Now, here's Fox. Here's Champagny. And Fox has it in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. From the wing, Holmgren can't hit.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
He runs so well for his size. Wembanyama knows how to finish on the break.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Outside for Wembanyama. Here's Champagny. They get it again. And Wembanyama throws it down.
You know, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards and really keep a body on him.
Williams with the ball. And it's Vassell picking him up. Back to Holmgren. The three-pointer, no good.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
It's Fox with the drive.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you so much. Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Here's Wembanyama. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Mark Eaton.
Here's Castle. The Thunder making the shot. To the inside. The kick out to Barnes. Off target with his 3. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Left side Williams. Pass to Dort. Back to Williams. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. And here's Barnes for 3. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of speed work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Oklahoma City, 15.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Thunder.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
Now here's Barnes. Still scoreless. And the basket by Vassell.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an edge.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
It's an incredible advantage to have a 7-footer who can shoot like Holmgren.
Harper wide open. And the Spurs another 3.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. And the layup's good off the glass. Wembanyama's got the lead up to 5 now for the Spurs.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Here's Holmgren. Rebounded by Castle. San Antonio leading by 5. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Now, here's Holmgren. He's got 6. Just 5 on the clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
And so here is Oklahoma City following the three-pointer by San Antonio. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Here's Holmgren. To halt the run. A rebound by the Spurs.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
So it's the Thunder now, following the bucket by the Spurs.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Thunder trailing by 10. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Shea fighting through contact down low.
And he knew the contact was coming. How about that by SGA to take the hit and finish?
And Harper slams it in.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And that's a foul called on Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Thunder making a switch here. And here's Barnes for 3. Here's Oklahoma City now, trailing here by 8. Gilgeous-Alexander scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7. Outside Harper from downtown. San Antonio again missing. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Oh, a big man with a big finish.
Barnes outside. Inside. Boom, he jams it straight down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
Kicks it out to Johnson.
Oklahoma City.
For San Antonio, they've had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Both free throws good from Bryant. Thunder trailing by 8.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how this plays out.
And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
The Spurs shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And Harper drops them both. Just 4 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We come back right after this. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And one thing, Richard, you note about this Spurs organization is their stability.
Yeah, the same governorship for 3 decades. The front office has been in place for almost as long. Now Mitch Johnson has taken over as coach, but it was a smooth transition, not a big shakeup.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Now, here's Mitchell. Pass to Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
He's getting after it, but needs some help if they're going to get it done.
Here's Champagnie. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Champagnie's got the lead up to 12 now for the Spurs. On the wing, Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Harper with the rebound. San Antonio leading by 12. Here's Champagnie. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Cornette can't get it to go. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Oklahoma City. Here's Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
The drive by Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow. And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the third. Wiggins in the post. Bryant high post. And the call will go against Aaron Wiggins. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
1:41 left in the third quarter. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
In his 1 year of college, Dylan Harper did a little bit of everything at a high level. It'll be interesting to see how that success translates to the NBA.
Pass to Harper. Stolen by Mitchell. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot, guys. The NBA has style. Commissioner Adam Silver said, this is a unique league. It's also a lifestyle brand. There's a strong association with music, fashion, culture, and also art. And the way to grow the sport is to appeal beyond those who are hardcore basketball fans. That's where our success has come. Back to you, Kev.
Yeah, but we sure love those die-hard fans, don't we? Thank you, Allie. Mitchell Lays it up and banks it in.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Puts it up. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Champagne's got 11 points here in just the second half. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. That one misses for Hartenstein. Spurs leading by 9. Here's Harper. And Harper slams it in.
Well, Harper spotted a chance for a big play, and he took it. Go ahead, young fella.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Hartenstein. Outside, Dort. No good on the triple. And so it's San Antonio. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more.
The Thunder, 42.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. 11-point game. To the wing right side. Pass to Williams. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And Oklahoma City making a change here. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. And he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Thank you, Allie. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Spurs.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Vassell with it. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Now Fox. Pass to Castle. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Wembanyama, no good. Thunder trailing by 19. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Wembanyama. Deflects the pass. 4 on the clock. Here's Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the wingspan of Wembanyama, massive. He's fantastic.
And now ready to bring you some basketball action. This is Brian Anderson with Grant. Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And out on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. And so Mark Degno will call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
Now here's Fox. Here's Champagny. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Here's Fox. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
To the inside. On the wing, Fox. It's stolen by SGA. It's Holmgren, high post. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And in transition, Holmgren has speed, but he also plays under control.
Wembanyama down low. Vassell outside. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, BA. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Fox for three. Oh, he drains the three, and he'll go to the line for one more. Lou Dort picks one up. Holmgren, left side. Pass to Williams. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
And what you immediately notice about Chet Holmgren is his uniqueness. He's got size, but also tremendous agility. He can hit outside shots or battle down low.
Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, BA. Guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Oh, deflected. Pass to Williams. Back to Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
Here's Champagny. Williams defending. Here's Champagny. 6 to shoot. Back to Wembanyama. And there's a 3-second violation. Thunder with a lead. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally insane. Oh, I love the ferocity on the drive. Williams doesn't lack confidence tearing towards the rim.
Now here's Fox. He's got 5. Outside, SGA. Puts up a 3. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Outside, inside, in between, it doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Guys, back over to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Short shot is good.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
To the middle. And stolen by Holmgren. Shoots. And it's Oklahoma City with another.
Ooh, they're not making it easy on themselves. Tough shot.
Fox feeling it out a bit. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Wembanyama. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Two on the clock. Stolen by Caruso. And that one's good. Holmgren. And it's 8 points for Chet Holmgren.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
Pass to Castle. And so the ball out of bounds. Caruso touched it last.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Vassell. Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. It's the Thunder. They lead by 8. And
The Spurs, 11.
if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, coaches love to say turn defense into offense, and clearly they've been forcing the issue on that side of the ball.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Mitchell. Pass to Williams. Outside Mitchell. And he drives in. And there's another one for the Thunder.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Stripped it away. Stolen by Castle. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
You gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Inside. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
And for all the optimism, Grant, the Spurs having to navigate some tough seas with health challenges.
Yeah, the legendary Greg Popovich moving to a front office role. Then Wemby suffering a blood clot too. Some trying times, but this team's foundation of togetherness has helped.
Pass to Vassell. Wembanyama screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Back to Mitchell. Outside, Williams. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Spurs trail by 12. Pass to Vassell. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
There's the foul. It's on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Vassell. Out to Fox. Back to Vassell. And stolen by Williams.
Well, at this level, you can't afford to telegraph your passes.
They grab their own miss.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Wembanyama with the easy two.
Well, that's what they're looking for. Get Wembanyama inside, and his height is impossible to deal with.
All right, Stan, Devin Vassell, a proven scorer, now with some experience under his belt. What do you make of him?
Well, he's definitely an interesting player, B.A. The important thing for him is focusing on taking more high-percentage shots.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Man, good whistle there.
Oklahoma City shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. The Spurs making a switch here. And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild. But when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up. And still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him delivering. And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And the shot's good by Wiggins.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside. There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Down low. And stolen by Hartenstein. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set. Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
Wallace misses. The open shot, Barnes. Tips it up. Wembanyama. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Back after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, arguably the most feared slasher in the game. Teammate Jalen Williams said, quote, everybody knows what he's going to do, and he's still able to get to spots on a consistent basis. SGA paused the game before bluntly saying, I get to the rim on anybody. BA, back to you.
A nightmare to contain. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. On the wing, Bryant. It's stolen by SGA. Williams with it. And Johnson picks him up defensively. And here's Caruso outside. Spurs trail by 11. Outside Johnson. Grant, you played in a more physical era of the NBA. Now it seems like the league is trying to strike a balance there.
I think you're spot on, B.A. There's been some back and forth, trying to keep the game free-flowing and physical. The league's trying for the best of both worlds. Don't judge Holmgren by his size. He does have a passing skill set, finding shooters and getting them the ball.
And the foul called on Harrison Barnes. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's SGA. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is Shea's game. Attack, get to the rim, and finish.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Harper. To the paint. Now Cornette. Just 5 to shoot. Rejected by Holmgren.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense. They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. We love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Kicks it out to Barnes. Driving in. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Inside. Pass to Harper. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Dort. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Here's Harper. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And getting where he wants to go, Harper's drive can be so sudden.
And the big finish by Holmgren.
Well, their schemes have been effective, and he's been a significant part of their focus.
Outside Barnes. Right side Johnson. Here's Harper. 5 to shoot. Here's Barnes. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Pass to Caruso. No good on the 3. On the take.
The rook. Dylan Harper showing some power.
Now here's Holmgren. And out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. 1:04 left in the third. Outside Johnson to the inside. And stolen by Caruso. And they're pushing it up. Tipped. Here's SGA. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Back to Barnes. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
No good on the free throw. He's off on the second.
No one expected to see that. He's been owning the line as of late.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Barnes has got his second basket.
For Vassell to really make an impact, that's what he has to do. Initiate the offense.
Williams' shot is good. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the Spurs. They trail by 16. Pass to Barnes. Outside Wembanyama. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Oklahoma City ahead, up by 16. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Thunder leading by 16. Right side Mitchell. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Stan, the big man, Victor Wembanyama, has set a new standard for shot blocking.
Yeah, look, B.A., we've had some great rim protectors in this league, but he can also do it on the perimeter. I've seen guys turn down three-point looks because he's standing in front of them.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Pass to Wallace. Takes the three. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Spurs trail by 16. Castle misses. Wiggins with it. He's picked up by Barnes. And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's his first foul of the game. From the inbound, here's Wiggins.
Well, how do you shoot around or over Wembanyama? Seems impossible.
Stolen by Mitchell. Jumps up. And Mitchell with the slam.
And that nice steal was able to get their break going in a hurry.
And for a coach, you always appreciate when you're able to turn a stop into a score.
Pass to Wembanyama. And stolen by Williams. Williams.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And our reporter tonight on the sideline is Allie LaForce. It's a contest between conferences in San Francisco, where the Golden State Warriors take to their home floor.
Mikal Bridges. At the line.
I consider Mikal Bridges a high motor player. He's always ready to turn up his energy if he thinks it will help. Help him get the better of you.
All free throws good. From Bridges. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this, Greg, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. They double-team Curry. And the wide-open shot from Green. Off target from outside.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Curry's shot is good.
No surprise, it's Green who gets it all started, using those defensive instincts to find the steal.
Now here's Brunson. Hart outside. 6 to shoot. To the inside. And it's Towns missing.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
RJ, when you talk about Jimmy Butler, he is definitely a tone setter.
Yeah, Kevin, on the court and in the locker room, this man is tenacious. He lets you know exactly what he's thinking. Teams fear him, and sometimes his teammates do as well.
No matter what night it is, Green seeks to intimidate, and more often than not, succeed.
Towns, the screen. There's the triple. The Warriors pull it in.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Curry on the wing. To Porzingis. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brunson. Now we'll hear from Al. In the force, and she's got a story. For us, an update. Allie?
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. We talked about the matchup issues that Karl-Anthony Towns creates for defenses. Coach said the combination of size and skill make Cat a tough cover. If you put a center on him, he can beat them with his quickness or his perimeter game. And if you put a wing on him, he can overpower them in the post. Kevin?
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. It's Hart on the wing. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
First personal foul.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Now here's Curry to the wing on the left. Here's Moody. Karl-Anthony Towns with the rebound. In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player, and the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance, but threes are still their best bet.
Curry on the wing. Karl-Anthony Towns with the rebound. New York trailing. And Anunoby, here we go. And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning the championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
Now, here's Curry. Pass to Green. Back to Curry. Shoots over Anunoby. Curry with another miss.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates. That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
To the middle. Here's Towns. Out to Brunson. Screen by Hart. Back to Towns. They get it back. Brunson outside. Hits the three-point bomb.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the three. And boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
Green taking his time here. Left side, Horford. Bridges with the steal. Hart with it. Now Green defending. For the three. Hart, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Top of the key. Curry's shot is good. Curry's got 6. The Knicks with the lead. And Hart has it in the corner. Fast break, here we go. And the slam by Moody.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
One quarter in the books. It's been a close one so far. Warriors lead by 1. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
And the outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be a lead. That in, but he ignites an offense.
Love the dunk from Horford. He doesn't mess around when he gets inside.
And Brunson, here we go. Towns, wide open. No good from outside. Here's Santos. Pass to Payton. Here's Santos. Shot clock at 6. Inside. Horford, no luck.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Left side, Towns. Warriors with the rebound.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Mikal Bridges is very comfortable with his mid-range and in-between game. He said when it comes to the basketball court, it's not just the rims and the threes. You have the rest of the court, too. Now, not everyone is effective with those middle-distance shots, but Mikal always has been. Back to you guys.
Oh, yeah, he can knock them down. Thanks a lot, Allie. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
A guy who knows this action inside and out. Horford gets himself a shot off that pick and roll.
To the paint. The kick out to Towns. Pass to Anunoby. Swiped away. Going inside. And Santos gets it to go.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Hart outside. Back to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
And forget those threes. Cat, get the easy one.
Santos. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Jalen Brunson. The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Brunson surveying the D. Pass to Hart. Stolen. And up the court come the Warriors on the break.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Ball's knocked loose. It's taken away by Payton. Now here's Horford. Out to the right wing. Here's Santos. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Brunson outside. Down low. Here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And how about the agility of Towns? Cutting with purpose there after setting the screen. Great display of his basketball IQ.
A three-pointer is right on target. Santos has got the lead up to 9 now for the Warriors. Screen by Hart. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Well, Richard, you had an interesting view of the start of the Warriors dynasty.
Yeah, I was very, very blessed to be a part of that Steph, Clay, and Draymond's first playoff run back in 2013. Matter of fact, some of the Warrior fans are still mad at me for some missed free throws. But I was 90 years old. Let it go.
Good work defensively by Horford. Warriors leading by 8. Inside. And a dunk by Horford.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Now Pajemski hasn't made one yet. In the corner, Horford with it. Here's the three. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Warriors lead by 11.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Outside Curry. Lets the free fly. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brunson. Curry with it. Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Pass to Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates. Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
To the inside. Here's Robinson. Lays it up and banks it in. Robinson's got 6 in the quarter.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help this team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Curry's shot is off. Knicks trail by 10. Anunoby, good.
And you can tell this is a priority for Brunson. He wants everyone involved.
And here is Curry. He's got 11. There's the three. That shot, no good.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Here's Robinson. Nice D from Porzingis. And Green slams it in.
How about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
Robinson left side. Here's Anunoby. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Curry, that's good.
Understanding where he needs to be, Curry way out ahead that time.
And a hard-nosed defensive identity for this Knicks. But, GA, there's been some slippage.
Well, the challenge has been their 2 best offensive players get targeted at the other end. The adage, you're only as strong as your weakest link, has some truth to it.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
Outside Robinson. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul. And the Warriors making a change here.
Substitution for your Warriors.
And so it's New York with it. Down by 12. To the middle. Here's Robinson. And the dunk by Robinson.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Back to Curry. Lets it go with the three. Fires the three. The offensive rebound. Back to Moody. Beyond the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Moody's got the lead up to 13 now to the Warriors. .36 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Robinson. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Pass to Hart. Bridges outside. Here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise! It's T-shirt Bonanza. Make some noise! T-shirt time! Which loudest section wants a t-shirt?
Here's Brunson. Towns in the corner. And the dunk by Towns.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That's foul number 2 for him. Back to Curry. Fires from way outside.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
It's deflected. Here's Brunson. Good. Brunson, no fear down low.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
Curry from deep three-point land. Back to Moody. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Got to at least show a little heart out here.
Pass to Porzingis. Bridges with it. Now guarded by Porzingis. Back to Bridges. Porzingis with the block.
Those long arms of Porzingis are a serious factor on defense.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. From deep. And another three for Gold. State.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
No, forget those long jumpers, Kristaps. Use that size, rock the rim.
Now here's Brunson. Bridges. Whoa, look out! Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you.
Oh, the slam dunk.
That is the kind of stuff you only see in video games. Come on, Mikal.
Now Anunoby. Lays it in off the window.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Curry misses the deep three. Got it to go off the glass.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stop down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Now here's Bridges. Here's Towns. And it's sent back by Horford.
And still capable of being your defensive anchor. Horford is excellent at positioning himself to block shots.
Curry fires. And good. From way outside, it's in. And here's Brunson. They'll bring it up for the Knicks. Trailing by 13.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Warriors.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
This team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Stephen Curry.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. And that'll be his third foul so far. Stephen Curry. And the three misses. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Feet away. There's the jumper. Nice one.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Along with Greg Anthony. Welcome in, everyone, for some 2K basketball. Sure to be an entertaining contest. Some collegiate talent included in the lineup. In this game, we'll see New York against Athens. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And so off the tip, it's New York. The drive by Wembanyama. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Some defenders aren't sure what to do when Wembanyama comes down the lane.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Pass to Gasol. And stolen by Drummond. And Curry, here we go. Some nice passing by New York here. To the inside. Back to Drummond. Carter pulls it in. Now here's Duncan. Back to Murray. Fires from deep. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist.
Yeah, this is an area over his career where Jamal Murray has really improved that three-point shooting.
Curry's shot is off.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Here's Wembanyama for three. New York, no good that time either. Pass to Gasol. And Gasol with the dunk.
And being Gasol is 7 feet tall. Duncan probably comes easily, but Dean's going to have to do a better job of getting him off his spot.
And you assemble an all-swagger team. Jamal Murray, Stan, is on that roster.
Well, you're right, Kevin. And look, where players really gain their confidence, their swagger, if you will, in this league is when you play your best on the biggest stages in the playoffs. Jamal Murray has certainly done that. He has earned his swagger.
And so it's New York with it after Jamal Murray was able to get that triple. Here's Curry. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Pass to Carter. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And you love to see Rose operating as a playmaker first and foremost.
Murray left side. Outside Gasol. Carter outside. Good, and the assist that time by Gasol. Carter's got 6.
Well, the classics still work. He proves it there by making a successful inside-out play.
building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
It's up a 3. Another 3 for Athens.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Now here's Curry with the drive.
Stephen Curry
uses the glass to finish the layup.
How about the quickness on the drive from Curry? The moment he finds his opening, that guy is off to the races.
Out to Duncan. It's stolen by Kemp. Here's the fast break. Wembanyama leading the way.
Well, a big key to jump shooting, staying consistent with your mechanics.
Stolen by Rose. One-on-one fast break. And it's sent back by Carter. Outside Curry. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. And so it's Athens, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take so far on Athens?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
And it's Rose penetrating off with the layup. Leonard looking over the floor. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And that's what Jordan does best. An extremely lethal dunker.
Rose, that's good.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
To the paint. Stolen by Rose. Curry gets it to go inside.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
From deep. And good coming on the assist by Kemp. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter.
Kept his eyes up the floor, and it pays off.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. There's the 3. Morrison pulls it in. Athens leading by 4. Irving with the ball. And Rose picks him up defensively. Back to Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nobody near Leonard. Hits it from 3-point range. Leonard's got 5 now.
This team relies on that shot from Kawhi.
Wembanyama, no good. And here is Athens now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And it's Leonard missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
This is why you got to be right up on Curry, because he's a dangerous threat off the dribble.
And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's his first foul. And stolen by Wembanyama.
Well, that's just a great feel for where the ball was going. He got himself in the right place and made the steal.
And that's some crafty defense from Irving, managing to see that shot coming.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Outside Rose. Jordan with the steal. Here's Morrison. Pass to Leonard. Leonard dunks it down with force.
And Leonard makes it look easy.
Incredible at getting inside.
Oh, look out! Goodness, that is an outstanding finish.
Oh, my.
Wow. And look, as amazing as that was, those are the types of dunks that make you a little nervous. Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
Beyond the arc, another three for Athens.
This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas. A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Now here's Irving. Still yet to score. Just 5 on the clock. Here he goes. It's stolen by Kemp. Over in the corner, Rose. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. For New York, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Shooting from New York.
Rose hits them both.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
And so that's the end of the first half. Athens leads by 9. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And it's Irving with the ball for Athens. 9-point game. And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line. This is how lethal Rose can be on offense, and it's because of that high motor he possesses.
Tries it from 19. Some solid defense there from Irving. Pass to Leonard. Here's Jordan. Back to Leonard. Athens needs to get a shot off. Knocks it loose. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Into the lineup for New York. Number 22.
New York trails by 9. Pass to Ginobili. And it's Manu Ginobili with the finish.
I love how she moved the ball right there, setting it up on a platter.
Siakam misses.
Well, that's part of his role. With great size, they rely on him to help control the boards.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Pass to Leonard. Ginobili with the steal. Out to Battier. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Athens. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Leonard on the wing. Back to Siakam. They get a hand on it. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Battier for 3. Athens leading by 5. Right side Leonard. From past the arc. Rebounded by Battier. Here's Clark. And it's blocked.
Well, no matter how close you are to the rim, if the defense is lurking, consider moving the ball.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Tries a 3 off the inbound. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
A dead-eye shooter. Clark very comfortable off the feed.
Murray for 3. Buries it from three-point range. Murray's got 14.
Mano. This is where it can get a little
personal.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back-and-forth moments.
You know, Giannis just entered his 30s, Coach, but he's already an all-timer.
He sure is, Kevin. Look, if his career ended now, this guy's still one of the best we've ever had in this league. Unfortunately for the rest of the league, he's still got a long way to go in his career, and they're going to have to deal with him for a long, long time.
There's a minute left to play here in the third. For three, Murray sinks the triple. 17 points in the game.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that. And chase him off the arc.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Maxey in the corner. Off target from three-point range. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated.
Well, when Giannis is coming down the lane, good luck. Few, if any, can stop it.
Pass to Wembanyama. Over in the corner, Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
I mean, if you're going to give a player like Banchero the room like that to put on a show, he's not going to hesitate.
And a wide open look for Capella. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. Athens ahead. Up 2. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. New York trailing. Clark inside. And stolen by Murray. Adebayo with the ball. Guarded now by Clark.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now Wembanyama. Outside, Adebayo. Kicks it out to Maxey.
That's what we call intelligent defense. Just put himself in a position to make a play on that kick out.
Here's Clark. And he slams it down right on top of Bam Adebayo.
Well, I think she added a little extra to that one, making a statement.
Maxey on the wing. Rejected by Ginobili. And it's Adebayo in the corner. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
To the middle. Here's Pattier. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Paolo Banchero.
First team foul.
A simple rule, guys. Never foul a jump shooter like Battier. Normally, they are reliable at the free throw line.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
Pass to Banchero. Back to Wembanyama. Again, Athens.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Here's Ginobili. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Kicks it out to Banchero. Another three for Athens.
He's got a nice fluid motion on his long-range shots. I think Banchero will be a consistent three-point shooter at the NBA level.
The definition of a generational talent. Clark with a big bucket there.
Pass to Adebayo. The shot's good. Adebayo's got 5 points in the quarter.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Clark. And the rejection. conversion by Wembanyama. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And it's blocked.
A really smart defender. Battier positions himself really good there for the block.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Adebayo, that's a two-pointer. Back to Banchero. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Fires from the wing. Money!
And talk about coming up clutch. She stays ready and willing to take big shots.
The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Out of bounds. Athens takes possession. There's 18 seconds left in the game. For 3, Murray. Athens with another miss. Pass to Clark. Yes! Puts up a deep 3. The shot missing.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot.
It's Athens taking the W in this one. What a shot.